Welcome to Nasdaq Trade Talks. I'm Jill Malandrino, global markets reporter at Nasdaq. Joining us for this segment, we have Bernegger, co-head of markets and investment solutions at Cipa Bank, to discuss the current state of the crypto market and how investors view the asset class in light of the macroeconomic factors affecting finance and traditional markets generally. It's great to have you with us. Welcome to Trade Talks.
Good afternoon, Jill. Thanks for having me.
You got it. Let's start with the regulatory environment. What are you seeing out of Europe and APAC?
Europe, we just saw the Europeans basically getting MiCA ready to pass. There's agreement on all sides. UK is starting. Switzerland, of course, has been the leader. We have a digital or distributed ledger technology law for the last year, since August 2021, which basically regulates the digital assets economy. In Asia, we see Singapore coming in very strongly, basically taking the place to a certain degree from Hong Kong, and also there we see more regulation coming in. And of course, in the Middle East, we see the United Emirates coming very strongly and taking with regulating the space. We ourselves have a license in Abu Dhabi for the last few quarters. We have a branch there, and basically we can operate there and offer our services to clients in the Middle East.
And where are investors focused following some of the collapses that we've seen in the crypto space?
I think it's a matter of gaining trust back into the crypto space, if you want. We have seen many not so nice happenings, if that be in the central finance or if it be in certain chains. So we have had quite a few accidents, which is normal with new technology. We have a few people that were in the space, I would say, to a certain degree, unexperienced. And we have seen massive losses of money, not just due to correction in the market, but also certain projects basically have gone from high flying to absolutely zero. So we need to get, the trust back. I think it's a consolidation phase. The belief in blockchain technology is still here, but I think it's we have found the button. We have to build on the button and possibly go to the next bull run once basically we have cleared out some of the projects that are not supposed to be.
Where are investors focused? What types are they? Are they more concerned with the underlying blockchain technology than they are, let's say, versus the value of crypto moving up and down, or exchanges? What projects are they focused on?
Project itself, I think still DeFi is still very interesting. We do see certain tokens or certain projects which are having volumes, which not just volume trading, but they're producing revenues. I think that's where the focus is. I think it's back to 1997, 2000, kind of a lot of projects, nearly 8,000 tokens out there. We will see projects again going to nowhere, but other projects coming out of the ashes much stronger, similar to the dot-com bubble, where we saw basically outcome of Google, Microsoft, and all these companies that now basically are market leaders or high valued companies. But also there we saw very similar hype, we saw very similar behavior, and also I think the deflation of the bubble, I think we have seen that very clearly, nearly going hand in hand with 20 years ago.
Yeah, certainly this valuation reset needed to occur. Explain to us where Cipa Bank fits in the crypto ecosystem.
Cipa Bank is one of the only in the world regulated bank and securities dealer. We are operating, as I mentioned, in Switzerland. We expanded into the Middle East, and now we're expanding into the Far East. We offer institutional grade digital asset services. So our clients are some of financial institutions, which a lot of people know, like Julius Baer, LGT Bank, other banks. Of course, we also have private individuals, and we have, I would say, what's important to understand, SEBA offers services to basically people from the traditional world looking to go into the crypto world, but we also offer services to crypto natives that come out of the crypto world and look to diversification into the traditional market. So we are a bridge for digital assets into the economy and also into the traditional markets.
And it's my understanding that Europe is leading the way when it comes to structured products around digital assets and crypto.
Yes, we do have SEBA ourselves. We have 5 structured products. They are listed on the Swiss exchange, so on the traditional exchange, not some crypto exchange. We also listed in Germany, we listed in France, and we listed in Holland. And on all these exchanges, you see Bitcoin trackers, you see Ethereum trackers, you see all kind of trackers, plus, for example, our SEBA X, it's an index of 5 to 8 cryptocurrencies, had a beautiful track record, of course, came down, of course, like everything else as well. But this is some products that people are looking for that don't want to necessarily pick and choose exactly one currency, so do have to buy Bitcoin, Ethereum. So they have a mix, and it has traditionally performed very well, and it's available with IC number, etc., like any securities in Switzerland or in Europe.
And Urs, to wrap up here, when you think about institutional adoption moving forward, despite the volatility that we've seen in the space, I mean, the big banks out there, Soc Gen, BNP Paribas, they're continuing to make investments into digital assets as well.
Of course, I think it is the new technology. I think there is no doubt in SEBA's mind, definitely not. I think a lot of people realize that, and there is a lot of underground work going on. A lot of traditional banks are worried to say digital assets together with crypto, because crypto from the beginning has bad reputation for the banks and the regulators. But with all the regulation coming in now, I think also the banks will be much more comfortable to offer services to clients. And at the moment, digital assets are crypto, but we see a future where basically we see tokenized securities, tokenized commodities, etc. So it doesn't, or it will not stay as just crypto. It's tokenization of bankable and non-bankable assets as well, and that basically gives then a digital asset world. Right? And on top of it, of course, comes the central bank digital currencies, which are also very close, plus stable coins issued by banks or financial institutions. I think then we start to have an ecosystem that is not just crypto. We will have a digital asset ecosystem with banks playing a role in it as well, traditional banks as well.
All right, Urs, we appreciate the insight. Thanks for joining us on Trade Talks. I'm Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter at Nasdaq.
Have a great weekend, Jill. Bye.
Thank you.